Good morning. This is TNP Nalini, Assistant Professor, Department of BCom CA, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. In today's topic, we are going to see performance of a contract. So let us start with a simple, cute little story. Imagine you order a phone in online. Imagine you order a phone through online. You pay the money, the seller delivers the phone. This is the online purchasing statement. So if we are ordering a phone through online, we are paying the amount in before itself and the seller delivers the phone. The deal is complete. It is called as the performance of contract. The performance performed when the opposite side of the person completes his duties. Simple idea is nothing but a contract is useful only when it is performed. It is called as a performance of contract in Indian Contract Act 1872. So let us go into the deep into the performance, what comes under the section 37. Making promises is very easy. Everyone will make promises time by time, day by day, month by every time they will do some promises. But fulfilling that promises is very important. Fulfilling that promises means performing that act is very important. Performance means it's not just only ordering or offering, it's doing something which has been promised. So, promise becomes action, then it becomes a completion. It is called as a performance contract. Performance of a contract. There are three types of performance. Let us see one by one. What are the three types of performance? We will go with the situations. First one comes the actual performance. Well, first one is nothing but actual performance. As I said, when a person plans everything for doing a work, it is called as actual performance. That the say first example what I said, we order a phone through online, we are paying the amount, so the seller delivers the goods, the contract gets fully completed. When the promiser actually performs the promise in accordance with the terms of the contract, it is called as the actual performance. Next comes the attempted performance. It is nothing but a tender. A person is ready to do the work, but the other person refuses not to do. For example, seller brings some goods, but the buyer refused to accept it. See, we are going for a shopping. In all places, we will not get all the things. In some shops, we will get some goods. In some shop, we will say, okay, I'm not satisfied with the material what you're having. The rate is not compromising for me. Like, we have so many reasons to refuse the acceptance, the offer what they made for us. So, it is called as attempted performance. The seller is not responsible for anymore, but he is ready to perform, but in a safe legal manner. It is called as a attempted performance, the tender. Next one is the promisor. How we can demand a perform. Next we can see how we can demand the contract. So for that we will have four category. One is a promisor, second one is the agent, next comes the legal representatives, and the third part. The promisor who made the promise must perform it, especially if a skill is very important in that, like a person who art very well, a person who can sing very well, a person who can perform a dance in a superb way. These are the promise they made, they will do for an occasion or an event, whatever it might be, they have to perform. It is called as a promisor. So, usually he himself, especially in a personal skill, it is involved. Next comes the agent. There is no special skill is needed, but he is working on behalf of some other people. He is like a mediator who works for the not third party, for some other person, for some other person. Between two persons, he will be a mediator and he will do the work. Mediator, he will do the works. Next comes the legal representatives. Legal representative is nothing but if a person dies or he becomes insolvent, something, whatever, something, the family or the legal heirs can perform on behalf of that person. It is called as the legal representatives. Next is the third party. Third party is nothing but it cannot demand again. If the promisor accepts the performance from a third party, he cannot claim it again and again. Here, in the performance of the contract, the time and the place plays a vital role. So, let us see what are the time and the place, how it affects. In time, there is no time means it should be a reasonable time. No time specified means the performance must be performed within the reasonable time. There should not be any other excess time. Next comes the fixed or must follow time. Time is very important. Delay contract may be cancelled sometime. The place, yes, this place is also very important because without specifying a place, we cannot perform the contract what is going to happen. Not mentioned means it can be asked and fixed, must be a reasonable one. So in a one tagline we can say as right time plus right place gives a proper performance. Thank you so much.